Local recording starting now, so you can hear my voice. All right, cool. Should be able to party rock right now, Scott.
We live?
I believe so. I'm having a little bit of a stall here. If everyone just hold on for one moment.
Oh, yep.
There's bad stuff.
With heat. Unlike creams and rubs that mask
Okay, I see what just happened right there. I don't need
cells
these.
that penetrate deep to increase circulation and
Good?
accelerate
Had to
healing.
kill this hound.
Let's review. Heat plus relief
30
plus
seconds
healing
or so
equals
for
thermocare. The
Kim's
proof that
ads
it
running.
heals is
I don't
you.
want to play that.
Oh, sure.
And here we go. All right, awesome. We are live with the stream. Let's figure out buttons and say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Wave.
You're not Adam.
I'm not Adam. I'm actually Ray. I'm the producer on Galciv 3, but I have stopped by here today to host this awesomest of awesome streams. I would like to preach.
You got it.
I would like
Keep
to.
it
I'd like to present my guest today, Scott, the one and only. He is the
How's it going,
mastermind.
everybody?
Working on Sorcerer King. Everybody in the chat is already rolling in, and that is fantastic. Great to see a lot of people in. Good. Maybe we can get those questions rolling. Right off the bat, it's been a while since I've seen the game.
That's right.
And I'm really excited. Also, let me know how the sound is. I'm not the normal guy here, so I do my best, I promise. But I may not do the best. So we try to make it work. But yeah, please put questions in the chat and let me know what's going on, everybody. So, Scott, it has been a while since I've seen the game.
Yep. We have new stuff for you, new stuff for the guys on the stream.
Let's show off this screen, right?
So we have new front end screens. Choose your sovereign is getting an overhaul with all new character art going in. Customize the sovereign. Oh, this isn't the new one. So let's go back. So we have whole new front end going in with the character art. New world setup. So that was a little tease of what will be going into beta 5. But for right now, let me jump into a game. This is an internal build. I doubt it will crash, but it may. No, it won't. I'm sure it won't. Actually, I don't think I've had many crashes in the game at all.
Well, crashes, I mean, in any kind of development, good and the bad. You want to find them early, right?
Yeah,
So-
but I've just been impressed. In general, Sorcerer King has been pretty stable. I don't know how the guys out there feel, but I don't know. I've been happy with it. So we have. Did we even have random maps in when you were last here?
No, I do not believe so. I believe that was asked in the chat a few times, but
Okay. Yeah, so this is I'm playing through a small random map right now. Sorcerer King has been knocking some of these shards. I won't be able to get to them, so I'm going to try to get to this shard right here. New things like chasms have gone in. We have different forest types for the different terrains. So evil viney forests. In Shadowlands, we have some desert forest, and then as we explore out, you'll see different terrain types. But let's see what's going on here. I think you probably saw the Tyrant. Right now I'm playing as the Tyrant Sovereign. Give him a playthrough. Actually, where is my Tyrant? So click on the overview. Right now I'm trying to win Paradin's favor. I'm trying to get them on as my allies. One of the new things that you'll be seeing in Beta 5 is actually you probably haven't even seen minor races.
what? There's minor races?
There are minor races that you can talk to.
Pray tell, what are minor races, Mr. Scott?
Let's go digging.
Boom.
Report. Let's find out. Can you talk to him from here? You can't talk to him from here.
I could talk to the stream. What are you talking about?
No, I mean, actually, I need to. So one of the things that will be going in for Beta 5, I think I'll be saying one of those things that's going in Beta 5 a lot. But seriously, one of the things that will be going in Beta 5 is a minor race diplomacy screen where you will be able to open up reports and talk to the minor factions to, get them get going on quests and try to earn their favor. So minor races, the role that they play is once you win them over to your side, you get a brand new champion specific to that minor race. and they will start sending out waves of their own forces to attack the Sorcerer King, and you share line of sight. So that way, you have a much better idea of the lay of the land just by allying with the various minor factions. On the flip side, if you don't get to the minor races fast enough, what will happen is the Sorcerer King will actually put them under his spell, and suddenly you will have to go on the defensive against Paradin and Keepers of the Flame and the any other minor races that may be randomly throughout the world. But right now I'm on a random quest for Paradin to find some pieces of a crown. I don't think that I'm strong enough yet to go into that burning maw of a cave.
Well,
so
other than the fact that it is incredibly awesome and intimidating cave, what else is keeping you away from that? Is there anything going on right now in the game you're saying, oh, you don't feel strong enough? What's bringing that on?
Let me see. I guess I have almost full. I'm a turtler. I need to make sure that I'm at super duper health and superpower before I tackle something. I'm probably okay. I'll do it. You talk me into it. I'll do it. Next turn. I
didn't mean to talk you into it. I apologize.
No, you pushed it.
Wait, actually, with those minor factions, I apologize. I just remembered something. You were saying you can discuss things with them, right?
Yeah.
But can you crush them? Because that's what I would do.
Yeah,
I'm a neighborly kind of guy.
Right now, you don't have the option to like go to war, say, I hate you, and oh wait, you do. A couple of the quests you do have that option to just flat out, I'm not going to bother with you, and I'm going to crush you before the Sorcerer King can get to you. So
well, I mean, it's not that I would hate them. It's business, you know. This land is mine, and I would like to take it. So
I wonder what you we'll have to make sure you get something good out of it. I wonder if it should probably also boost the Doomsday counter. Sorry, I don't know much about that side of. I'm too nice to ever run into that situation.
Right. See, that's why I like to bring the counterpoint.
Let's cancel that. Yeah, so going on this quest, they actually sent some of their units out. Minor races have between 2 and 5 unique units. So as you team up with different minor races, you actually start getting guys that are will have different powers and different special abilities.
Oh, those little buildings are cool. Is on fire?
Yeah, maybe I should go there. I don't know. Okay, these guys seem to be having some pathfinding problems.
I'm not allowed to play the game for you, but I see shiny things. I go towards them.
Interesting. Okay, I'm going to cheat.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, shh.
Huh? What?
What's that
stream?
over there?
There's a stream. Hey, questions. That's where I'm going to direct my attention right now to the questions in the stream. Thank you, chat, for all these awesome questions. We have a troll question from Gilmoy. Some tiles should have giant mushrooms instead of trees. Thank you for your input. Going on to the next one.
Actually, I think some of them do have the fissure area has
some really cool stuff.
Has some like phosphorescent different things. I'm gonna escape. I'm not gonna be able to beat that guy.
Do you guys TBS Play mentions in the chat? Do you plan on any big updates with the campaign? There's a question mark and a smiley face, so I feel they mean it in a real nice way. They just probably really curious.
I think right now over on the Steam forums, Brad kind of posted a feeler. He may have posted one over on our forums too, basically asking people if they would like to see the campaign in the game and campaign in the beta, or if it should be something that's held off. We can't keep it a nice surprise. And in general, I want to say 90% of the people say hold off. Just keep it, work on it, and then surprise us later. So
okay.
I don't know. We'll probably have some internal testers play around with it, but in general, that will be the biggest drop of going from beta 5 to gold, besides beta fixes and stuff.
Okay.
So
cool.
Nothing. Nothing. I don't think there'll be anything playable with the campaign until it goes gold.
All right. You heard it here live, folks. That's what I'm talking about. See, you have questions, we've got answers. That's what we like to do here at Stardock on the stream. Let's see. Where else? Someone with a really cool username asks, will you please fix the fix/change the minor factions from using, faction units from parking on my roads? I guess there's some squatting.
Yes, there's huge squatting issues.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of forum posts and stuff like that. They're like, please fix these bugs.
Freddy, please.
We're getting to those super annoying bugs, but yeah, that's one of the big ones. Yeah, that's in the works. We will not allow them to park themselves so annoyingly on your roads. So yes, that's in the works. We will fix it, I swear.
Okay, cool.
And we're sorry, because it is annoying.
So right now, I feel like the last time I watched you play, you pick on one person. Just saying.
No,
Did I make it weird?
But he was the last person. You mean the Darkling that I just killed?
Yeah. I just feel like you're always all about that. You're like, one guy, got him.
No, he
had
to die.
He had to die. It just seems rude. It just seems rude. I'm sorry. Nicest guy I know, but that seems rude, Scott.
That'd be interesting to play a game where you had the option to like send the last guy home. Like, know what? You know how this is gonna end, and then you get some benevolence points.
Yeah, he just walks up, JK, LOL, walks out of battle. I know we're supposed to fight right now, but I really didn't mean that. I apologize.
This troll keeps attacking me. I'm gonna keep running though. Let's see. So what else? What else is going in beta 5? I'm asking my brain, not you.
Yeah, I would love to know. That's for sure. It's
Let's see.
The game. I got to tell you, I know I haven't seen it in a while. It looks really pretty. There was a comment in the chat, and I totally agree that I believe it was the Drakes look adorable.
I do like the Drakes,
and they do.
It's a shame that they're so horrible to you when you try to pet them. You go up to talk to them and hang out with them. And
Scott, I think it's because you're doing that wrong. You're supposed to be gentle with the Drakes. You're not supposed to hit a Drake. I'm not sure. I'm new.
It's petting with the sword.
You can't see. That's what I mean. You're coming out with the wrong approach.
Petting, stabbing. It's
So you got to be very skillful when it comes to matters like this. Less stabbing.
All right. Let's.
A love punch is still a punch, Scott.
Let's see. Outpost. Oh, man. So one of the things that we've been talking about internally and I think externally we've been talking about, but just how to get the message across of what makes Sorcerer King different. I'm sure at some point we'll get the question asked, what is different between Sorcerer King and LH? Because they are both, on the surface, they're both 4X games. There's a lot of similar mechanics to them. So, what sets them apart? And we have our answers. But in general, trying to figure out what is that one single phrase that we can hit. And we throw around the word asymmetrical a lot. And we're trying to figure out a better word. I think we've been thinking about talking more about a rebellion. Treat the world as if the Sorcerer King has, he's won. He's taken over the world. He's staked his claim. And now you are free to kind of live out your piddly little existence by his grace.
Right.
And so it's more about rising up and fighting out against this, aggressive empire.
Yeah, arguably a resistance.
Yeah, and so one of the thoughts that we had was actually setting it up so you don't start off at war against the Sorcerer King. Actually build up to that. So have that little phase in the game, because a lot of the complaints that we've heard are, Sorcerer King attacks too soon, things ramp up and I don't get to go out and explore and really sink my teeth into the exploration phase. And so one of the things that we've talked about internally is setting it up so the Sorcerer King isn't even at war with you. He's just, you're kind of nothing to him at the start of the game, so it's more unfriendly. And then as your relations deteriorate, it gives a nice punctuation when he is finally at war. You've annoyed him enough where he's like, okay, enough of this. I'm going to start storming your castle, and you have to be ready at that point.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives you a little bit more wiggle room as to being on guard versus going out and exploring. You can go out there and explore and try to stay under his radar for as long as possible, versus just turn one being at the ready. I think that's what we've all decided is not fun. Is the Sorcerer King just attacking you right off the bat, even if it's with small units? It's something you really want to build up to in the pseudo narrative. I like that word.
Because that sounds really cool to me. Basically, it sounds like your relationship actually evolves and adapts to the situation.
Yeah,
which would be awesome. Like, I would love to dive into a world where it's not, he has a very cardboard cutout way of talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
It goes by what's going on.
Yeah.
So if obviously I become an aggressor, he won't take me serious for a while, but then he notices what I'm bringing to the party.
Yeah.
Then stuff gets to get serious, which that's really cool.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of the Dungeon Master, is that he's, we have tons of code in there for managing relations and dealing with all the different variables that you can throw at him. So, yeah, lots of talk internally about what to do about, especially the first, 30 turns. How do you set yourself apart? So, figuring out ideas of what to do there. So, if you guys have any great ideas, throw them on the forums. We're all ears. Throw them up on chat, because we love talking about the game. Already, I've fixed a couple of things and had a couple of changes come through that were directly fed from the feedback in the forums. So
that's really cool.
Let's see. Sorry,
you lose track, Scott?
No, I get into the game. It's like, okay, I want to start playing again.
No, that's cool. Yeah, keep displaying all the awesome power.
All right.
All of your awesome might.
Turn.
While you keep clicking around on the screen, I'm scanning the chat right now for questions. Please feel free to drop any right now about Sorcerer King at this time. We could talk about how cool Scott is.
Let's do it.
I heard that. The history of these streams, I heard, a little back and forth. Like, Scott, I think we need to take a moment. Take today be Scott Day.
No.
The day of Scott.
No, dear God.
Talk about how cool Scott is.
Okay, Tireless March. That's a good one. I'm going to pick Tireless. I can just talk about, as I play through the game, kind of my thoughts. So one cool thing about playing as the Tyrant, if you guys didn't know this, the Erkson units that you get, I've trained in Erkson Hovel. Erkson units are fighters, but they're also pioneers. So I'm actually going to take this guy and throw him up here. So in a lot of situations, if you want to expand your borders, you're forced to kind of escort your pioneers around. Erkson, you can just build up a whole bunch of Erkson. They can hold their own in a battle. So just make an army of Erkson, go out there and lay down your outposts, upgrade your outposts, lay down new cities. Gives you a lot of flexibility with how you tackle the exploration phase of the game. That's Tyrant only. Let's see. I think I'm going to upgrade that outpost. No, I'm low on logistics. Oh, come on. Yeah, I can't do anything right now because of logistics. So, let's get some more logistics. You guys have logistics in Gale Civ 3, right? But
I believe it's a little different.
It's the size of the army, it's the size of the fleet
compared to because we'll utilize it for fleets, for example.
Okay.
And how you're going to manage that, and who goes in, who can, how it can fit, how it can work, and then obviously through text you can tech it up. But I want to save that more for Gal Civ. Let's stick to Sorcerer.
But I love I get so excited every time I walk by Paul's office. There's something new up that you guys are doing.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, both amazing projects right now.
Yeah.
We're making some really good stuff right now. I'm really noticing the color association. It's really clear, and I am loving that, especially with how you're going to use your resource and is it essence, correct? Like the purple.
Yep.
And how it's like, hey, it's on the map. I can see it's purple, and then when you go to the menu, very quickly, it's like there's the amount. It's in purple.
Yeah.
You know what you were looking at.
Yeah, Jenna's done a great job spearheading some UI. Oh, look at that! Look at that artwork. That is not right. Okay, bug. mental note: fix first contact with Keepers of the Flame.
Looks like it featured me. It's a foggy day. It sets the mood.
This
Ladies and
side is
gentlemen,
just the extra
we have
foggy
first
side.
contact with the Keepers of the Flame.
I'm just gonna blow through that so that way people can enjoy those on their own.
They actually just had written an article.
Oh
Was that
yeah,
correct?
the was it Polygon that talked to Chris about writing for Forex?
Yeah, and how he came about that, and then also some of the awesomeness that he has brought to the table.
Oh my gosh, seriously, it's really hard. I know that sometimes people, it's a touchy subject when it comes to text. Text in a game, if people take the time to read it, there's some percent. Well, first off, there's a large percent of people that won't read the text. If they see a wall of text, they'll go, TLDR and just jam on the next button. But the people that do invest in reading, there's some percentage that want a rich, flavorful, serious side to the game where they want lore, they want backstory, and then there's other people who just they want that, but they would rather just be entertained. And I think that we've kind of come to the point where us internally, we just rather be entertained. Like if I read something, if I put the time into it, in a video game at least, I would just rather laugh than go, that's interesting. Does that make sense? Is that
Yes.
where you are, Ray?
Well, I would love to be entertained. That seems like the nicest way to do it.
Yeah.
Humor is all
I don't know.
about.
I look forward to when the moment that new quests go in, I get so excited to go around and read what
Check
read
it
it
out,
just
right?
because it's like clicking on a link on Facebook and I know I'm gonna chuckle.
See, I have a hard time not getting distracted about how awesome this screen is. Like, it's just like, boom, I have your attention.
Oh yeah,
Immediately. It does such a good job at, because you were
Someone-
saying something mid-sentence and
you just totally ignored me. That's cool. That's
I did not say that, for the record. Okay, full disclosure, I zoned out. But, let's be honest. This is a very cool screen.
yeah. It's nice having some of these effects. When the doomsday counter goes up and you have that punctuation of that big animation of the bar going up. That's all that UI stuff has really helped sell the game in terms of UI spit and polish. Why would I attack those guys? Okay.
You try to attack those horses?
No, these guys aren't very strong. One thing that you have not seen in the crafting system is the enchanting mechanism for. Oh, that shouldn't be there. Okay, ignore that. So now I can. Okay, it's gonna be one of those segues you don't like. Have you ever played Final Fantasy VII?
Wait, you talking about that thing you get on with the wheels and you can fall?
I'm talking about the materia system in Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
Have you ever played it?
Yes,
Okay, so
yes.
our system is kind of like that. I'm bringing it back to.
It's just the way you looked at me.
King.
I wish I had a webcam up for the way you looked at me, and then I responded with a face. I think that's why it's best to keep them off.
Anyways, ours is kind of like that, where you have a certain number of slots, and then you can use the items that you've gone out there and found to either craft new things or to enchant what you currently have. So I can enchant these chain boots. I'm gonna throw some platinum ore on there, which will give me an attack bonus. Apparently, I'll kick them with these enchanted boots, and then I'm gonna throw a little bit of what? A little bit of cold resist. No, it's
So
a little bit of defense. So I can take. So basically, you're going out into this world. You're collecting a whole bunch of stuff. There's the crafting side where if you have, the right 5 ingredients, you can make a new item to equip. But if you have items, if you have loot and nothing to really craft, you can use that then to enchant things in different ways. And what the end result is a system where I could take a scout and realistically equip them with items, enchant those items, and suddenly I have a fully customized attack unit that can go out there and hold his own in battle.
Okay.
Which is really nice to have that gameplay flexibility to say, okay, I don't have enough logistics, but I have a whole bunch of stuff. I need some guys to defend. Let's take this ragtag group and equip them in such a way where they're, they can defend against, this incoming army.
Right. Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
With some of those enchanted items, are there any stipulations to them? Only certain people can wear them, or
No, the big stipulation is just the number of enchantment slots. Right now, they're global across the board. We've talked about making them per item, where certain items have like 1 slot, certain items have 3 slots. So we keep going back and forth on that. But yeah, it's in general you can equip guys however you want. How do you feel about animals equipping items? Like, that's something that has always bothered me, but at the same time, when I'm playing, it feels really good to throw, a bunch of hats on my wolf.
you mean like a saddle on a horse? Because I mean, you probably
Not
should
a
put a saddle on
like
a horse. I'm just saying.
like chain boots.
I don't ride horses for a living though.
Like if you put chain boots on a wolf,
Okay.
does that feel funny to you as a player?
A wee bit, yeah.
Okay.
And I say it in that voice because that's how silly that sounds to me. That sounds a wee bit silly.
Yeah. Okay. So
Go
yeah,
boots
that's
on me,
one thing.
wolf.
That's one thing that we've talked about on the unit basis is saying, okay, these guys may be strong, but you're never going to be able to equip them,
Gotcha.
beyond.
But I could see that.
Are.
Actually, I take that back. On the other hand, because I could see now if it's your pet or your confidant, somebody very close to you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's almost very, very close with you.
Yeah.
Then I could see it.
Then you want to
not
strap
necessarily
boots to
wearing
'em.
boots, but some kind of back cover.
Yeah.
Something like that, or a cool helmet. You know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't make it weird. But.
Yeah.
All right. So what did we just lose out right there?
We just lost.
I would guess
the shard.
I would guess there is loss due to the fact that there is fragments,
Yeah,
like shard fragments everywhere.
Yeah, and the Doomsday counter went up to 70, which isn't so bad because my hero, my empire, the Tyrant, he's all about feeding off that Doomsday. So as the Doomsday counter goes up, unlike other sovereign types where it's just the Doomsday is a penalty, he actually gets some health bonuses from it, and his cities are stronger because of it. So.
Already in the chat. See, that's why I didn't want to bring it up. Already in the chat, we've got official ideas from the chat.
Yeah.
Let's see, Seagull with a plate shirt.
Seagull.
Seagull. See what I mean? That's why I couldn't keep a straight face. We also have Peregrine coming in hot with let wolves wield swords.
Okay. All right.
Wow, some of these would be nice warm-ups for your mouth when you're trying to talk. Like, let wolves wield swords. Okay. And then wolves should wear 2 pair of boots instead of a pair of boots.
Okay.
And a pair of gloves because you don't want to be ridiculous. I am loving this. We just lit the chat. The chat is lit on fire right now.
Great ideas, huh?
At Stardock, we are kidding. Nope, I took them seriously. No, oh, metal claws on the collars. Oh man, these are good stuff. That's good stuff in here. Let's see.
I'm glad they have ideas about it.
It keeps it fresh. I like it that it keeps it fresh.
Yeah. But it is hard because when I'm in the thick of playing a game, like sometimes that reality goes out the door. Like I don't care. I just want to boost my wolf. So whatever, put all the necklaces on him.
Yeah.
Because I want him to be able to kick butt.
I mean, when you're heavy into the gameplay of it, you just want to be ready for battle.
But it does sound ridiculous. The seagull with the chain shirt, which is possible right now, I think.
Then you question if it would fly.
Yeah. Then you have to factor in weight and
wind
resistance.
Or you just let that go. Like, there's that part, and I'm going to hold my hand up like I'm drawing a fake graph right now, but there's that part where you got to be like the realism and the...
No, you go, okay, if you're going to put outfits on animals...
this one's not too bad. Wolves could wear teeth armor, and then you got like bling wolves.
Oh, okay.
Like gold teeth, or maybe something a little sturdier.
A little spike on its tail, so it can like.
Little spike on its tail. Yeah.
Type it. Do you got somewhere to type it? Thank you.
I'm actually gonna write this down, everybody.
Little spike.
All right. That is down. That is written.
Okay. I gotta focus on the game. You got to take control of the stream.
No, everything's going really well. We got some really good questions coming in. We talked about some really great things so far. As you've been displaying how awesome the game is, everything's been going really well. These little guys, you may have mentioned before, but who are they? Oh, they're all dead. So actually, you know what? Meeting them doesn't seem that
those,
important right now.
Those are the Sorcerer King's Erkson. One of the things that's going on downstairs, we're doing an art pass on a lot of the units that are getting doubled up, so you will be able to tell the difference visually, not just by the bar, but you'll be able to tell the difference between your wargs and his wargs, your Erkson in there and his Erkson. Yeah, so a lot of new art going in.
Yeah, those icons at the bottom is that the 1, 2, and 3 abilities.
Oh,
those
yeah,
are very
those are
clear.
New. Those are
very
new.
nice. Okay, so we're okay. Now the screen we're looking at right now, this is really nice. So it shows you the result.
Oh yeah, okay.
Boom, victory.
So, one of the new things that you haven't seen is we have a new auto resolve format. Did I lose a guy in that battle? I'm sorry. Focus scooter. That's what you got to say next time.
I feel like that would hurt your feelings. I would never.
No, I can take it.
You're Scott the Wonderful to me, and no different.
All right. So yeah, so like these Erkson will look a little bit different. They'll be visually recognizable as the Tyrant version of the Erkson. Pioneer, Scout. What am I doing? I really like Pioneers. I love the part of the game where you can build up outposts, and the outposts will fire on enemies, and you can kind of not turtle, but really fortify your territory if you have enough. If you have enough logistics and enough city power to pump out, Pioneers. Let's see, turn. How much time do I have? I'm gonna beeline for getting on Paradin's side. Yeah, they're still busy.
You want to work with them now?
I
what
want to work
advantages
with them. That was
do
the
they
whole
bring?
point. That was the whole point of this stream. So let's make it happen.
Hey, we're getting there. Everything's working out well.
How much time do I have?
Plenty.
Okay.
Plenty.
Okay,
I would love for this to work out. We've got some great
Where's he
sound
going?
going today. Everybody's live in the chat, bringing up some great ideas.
Seagull armor.
Yep. And now you guys,
Oh
the stage of the project right now was that you just came off beta 4?
Yes.
Okay, so you just came off beta 4.
Yep.
Are you looking at anything next?
Beta 5 comes out in a couple of weeks. I don't have an exact timeline for that, but there will be another big drop. More quests. We get the heroes coming out of minor factions. Minor factions helping out more with the SK battles. Dungeon Master stuff. New front end. UI tweaks across the board. Lots of balance across the board. We still have to go back and touch up the Wizard Sovereign. A lot of the earlier units need a second pass. I'm going to get that guy off the screen. What is he doing? But yeah, lots of good stuff. Very exciting.
And we have the Running Man.
Yeah, what the?
There he goes.
What
A little bit of redirection, and he is off on the
Man,
go.
he was fast too. Okay, this group. So 2 weeks ago, this group? Yeah, these guys gave me so much trouble.
Yeah.
But we had a real fun game trying to beat them by any means necessary. But they were kind of b-holes. Am I allowed to say that on the stream?
We are allowed to say that I'm ready to fight them.
No.
I can't say that?
No. I'm going to say no. I got a veto on that because we got work to do. We got to get around them and ignore them. And
Okay.
pray that they do not attack me.
Let's just do all the things you want to do. Whoa.
Crushing defeat. Okay, so this is one of the
Yikes.
new things. Predicted result will kind of drive how auto resolve plays out.
Okay.
So there's overwhelming victory, which means your guys all win. They don't take any damage. It's just they massacre the bad
just
guy.
walked right over, right?
Yeah. So auto resolve those every day. And then you have victory where everybody survives, but they take some damage. Unknown, which means auto resolve. It could go either way, or crushing defeat. I know that if I don't play this out, I'm going to lose my my scout guy. So we're gonna battle, and then we're gonna run away. like a pro.
Battle, then run away. Okay, so we've got some really cool spells to learn.
Ooh. Pillar Flame gives me sets enemies on the main map on fire. So actually, this came up in the forums. We have the concept of main map spells, which are strategic, and then we have tactical spells, which are for the tactical battles. So Pillar of Flame is a strategic spell. Heal is a spell that obviously gives you HP. And the guys on the forum were saying that they were seeing both the tactical and the strategic versions as different spells that you could learn. I wasn't able to repro that, so if you guys have any steps, if any of the guys that have that problem are listening, feel free to post about it. All the data checked out, but some spells like Heal, you get you research one and then you get the tactical and the strategic version. In this case with Pillar Flame, it's just one. I think all of these are just get one spell.
So you're saying Pillar Flame is a damaging spell?
Yes.
Can we use it on those guys you didn't want to fight earlier?
In 16 turns, we can. All right. We'll do it. In 16 turns.
All right. Let's do this.
Yeah. In 16 turns.
Okay. Okay, I'll wait. I'm excited.
Okay. Oh, I just got Tireless March, which gives me some extra speed on the main map. Let's use that. Man, this guy's in trouble. I'm surrounded by SK units. See, this is kind of the stuff that I think gets players frustrated, or at least newer players, where you're just kind of going out there exploring, and suddenly you're dealing with, this stack. Oh my goodness, this is almost a 40 battle ranking stack.
So these guys are constantly coming for you while you're trying to extend an olive branch to New Paradin?
Yes.
So it further stresses my theory that you should destroy everyone. All right. I just want to make that clear
I'm
to
working
the chat.
on it. I swear I'm working on it. Okay. Gonna take these guys out. Victory. I'm gonna auto-resolve that. Gonna slip by this guy. Yeah, so these burning trees and the burning lands, those are new. Lots of new stuff.
So really, you want to be very careful when expanding, as far as I can tell. Like, you don't want to go out with a weak army, or you'll get caught.
Yes.
Kind of like the situation you put us in right now, Scott.
I'm trying to speed things up because
There is no rush. There is no rush at all. There is a huge difference between a quality performance of awesomeness and then rushed.
Okay, let's see.
Because I would like to destroy everything.
Oh man.
Wow,
If we could.
that little outpost is really cool. Right?
I was going to upgrade it. I'm going to try to push my front line a little bit further. So maybe we can lure these guys back and take them out with outposts. Or at least weaken them with outposts. Because I have to fight them.
Take him out.
Oh, this guy's easy. No problem.
And I just wanted to mention, Scott did say earlier that he doesn't like to fight just one guy.
I have no... They're on my treasure.
No, that's fine.
There's two... Okay, I'm just going to auto-resolve.
All right.
And then really close to getting the crown.
Whoa, look at that achiever. I
yeah.
love achievements. And it literally says feeling swole.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out to everyone in the chat. If you feel lacking in swollenness, if you defeat these enemies, you'll be able to achieve this. Now, this is a great victory for everyone.
Life. Where should I go? Shadowheart. I get Drain Life. So this the warlord Nafaz, your starting hero. His big thing is that he has pretty cool abilities, but they all use HP. So you kind of have to keep him fed, keep his HP high.
His abilities use HP. So who heals him then?
He has lots of spells that will boost his max HP and his current HP. But in general, at the start of the game, it's totally up to you. You got to have potions on hand. You got to have that heal spell under your belt. to make sure that he doesn't deplete too far. Let's see, Scout, Soldier, Pioneer, another Pioneer.
Actually, I think you might have mentioned this earlier, but there is a question from Stardock. Did you end up implementing any player-suggested spells so far in the game?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I would have to run that.
Because obviously,
I'm sure that we've gotten so many spell ideas. If they haven't been implemented as spells, I'm sure that they've been implemented as unit abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes a spell idea with the new Sovereign casting from afar system. Sometimes it makes more sense to put ideas in as specific unit abilities instead of, this is something that's being zapped in from your capital, from the Sovereign. So a lot of the ideas that we get, if they don't work on one side of the equation, they almost always work for a champion ability or for something you get via an item craftable item or something. Crushing defeat. This is the army. This is them. They brought the battle to me.
Okay.
So you wanted to see this, huh? You wanted to see this?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so they just did...
I'm just going to sit back.
No, don't. Play. Fight, win.
They're
fight,
playing.
win.
It's their turn. Okay. I knew this was going to happen, right?
I think that's where that spike on the dog's tail would have helped out greatly.
I know. I just saw. I was thinking the same thing. And do a little butt wiggle. Oh, don't worry, Ray. I'll hit him with this. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to point out, this is not my game. I'm merely just hosting the stream. If I was playing this, I'm just saying, I probably would have done things differently. Like, one. That is no downplay on Scott at all whatsoever. I am very much so new to this game. Look at that spell! Oh, from downtown.
Yeah, that
See?
got me nothing.
No, but you can't lack confidence, man. I was rooting for you this whole time.
Yeah, I know.
This entire time.
Okay.
Ward Riders may be a little OP. Is there any balance?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Screw those guys.
All right. Well,
I'm
fair enough.
pointing at my screen. I'm pointing right at them, and I hate them.
That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really OP, especially when you see guys in groups. It's man, those calculations just get really rough. Things be getting multiplied by 3, and I don't even want to think about this. I just want to curl up in a ball.
I wouldn't.
At home.
I would pursue this. Is there a run? Run
away.
away.
No, I do not have run away. Oh, Ray, if
What?
I would have had my scout in the party,
Yep.
I would have been able to run away. Is it too late to save scrum?
You want to do what now?
Save scrum? Save, what's it called?
To bring the scout back?
Yeah.
You can bring the scout back real quick. I'm going to check the chat. Let's see.
Okay, I'm just going to die, and then I'll reload. Save scrubbing. Save scrum.
You want to do a 2-week planning sprint? I think that's what I heard. I was like, do you want to plan this out? I don't believe we have time to plan out 2 weeks of work, but if you would like.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this option screen. This is very clean.
Okay, abandon
Very
game.
clean.
Yes, abandon that game.
Loving the main menu
With
on that one.
Burn it with fire. All right, so let's rethink our life choices.
Okay, add scout to the party.
Add scout to the party.
And then send them over to Paradin,
Yes,
correct?
Exactly.
New Paradin.
Okay.
Not to be confused with old Paradin.
I don't trust you. I don't think I have that much time, so I'm gonna speed up
Okay.
things.
Take them out. Boom.
Bam.
Now, do you need to clean this area out, or is that something that you like to do when you're trying to introduce these minor races?
I need to take out these enemies because they're standing on the goody hut or whatever this is, the cave of fire.
Okay.
Because the cave of fire is where this crown is that I'm trying to find for New Paradin. So, okay, I'm not going to think about this too far. Arcane Forge is really nice. I have tons of essence back at home, So I will learn that. All right. I saw a... Let's see. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to equip those. Okay. I'll make it fast. I'm going to cheat. I mean, I'm going to play really well. Look at that guy. I'm going to cheat.
So here's great ways to fly through the game if you ever feel stuck on something.
Don't. That's a spell.
That's a spell. There's special developer spells. I'm actually reading. I was actually reading the chat real quick. I didn't. I think it was lag. That's what we're gonna call it.
Drain life. Yeah, drain life is a nice spell to have as him since he's always running through his HP. Oh my goodness, these guys. I'm gonna hop over them. You didn't see that.
Of course, there's a mention about will there be any Sorcerer King Galsave crossover Easter egg content? That's a good question. I feel like right now during the stream, it's pretty close. You and I together in the same room streaming.
We in game. I don't know. I don't think we've talked about too many Easter eggs. That always comes in towards the end. Okay, so I'm gonna cheat. This is getting filthy. Okay, so dropped an outpost right there. That will shoot these guys in the face.
Okay.
Which is nice.
To build up defense.
Yeah.
So it's a strategic way to build up defense is
Yeah.
to group out and make an outpost.
Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
Very, very nice. Very useful.
Wow.
I should be able to walk through.
Showcasing that environment art though, that is really nice.
Yeah, we're pretty happy with how the different environments are turning out, and the next step will be to make sure that they, have some unique enemies, and make sure when you step into Burning Land, some faraway Burning Land area, you're treated with some special loot and special enemies, and those areas feel a little different. That's kind of the RPG flavor you wanna sell.
Now, do monster groups ever attack an outpost? That was a question coming in from the chat.
Do monster groups ever? Oh, we had talked about that, and they actually have HP, and I think they even have some upgrades and stuff for HP. We are removing that. We're not going to have outposts be attacked just because we kind of played it through and we talked it through, and we decided it wouldn't be as much fun as it wouldn't be fun at all. You really want to focus. You really want the enemy to be focusing on your cities and on the shards. Make sure that those are the 2 points of control that you're fighting over. The moment that you start adding other points, I don't know. It muddies the message a little bit.
Okay. Well,
we definitely talked about it though. Absolutely.
All right. In the now with bringing that up, will the AI avoid these outposts then, or will they just kind of cruise past? And
They'll try
take
to
damage
cruise past them. They'll they'll do their best to avoid that fire, but
they'll do the best they can, but it doesn't always work out.
Yeah, if you do it right. Yeah, like right here, defensive upgrades. We're going to be getting rid of these. Just make it all about attack. So now I can upgrade this. So now enemies will take 2 damage.
So you built this area, or you are building up in this area to protect, while at the same time you're kind of frantically looking for the quest spot, right?
Yeah, actually I just got it. So here are your hat fragments.
That's the best way to put that.
Yeah.
Cool. Very, very.
So let's see if that works. Sovereign level up. I'm gonna go down there's a tyrant ability called indoctrination or indoctrinate that will bump up all the minor races how they feel about me. So let me go that way, and then hopefully we will end this with a new another pioneer. What the heck? All right, so they just allied with me, and now I have waiting for me back in my castle a sweet new Paradin Archon that has his own set of abilities. He can be equipped. He can be upgraded. That is a hero for me to do with as I see fit.
Does damage?
He does damage. He does.
That's all I needed to know. That's all I really
And
needed.
then what's nice is different. As you play the game, you'll get to know like, oh, the Swamp Giant's really good at doing this, or oh, I really need the Necromancer from Ceresa to do whatever. So you can form little strategies and focus on allying with different minor races based on whatever your situation is. So let's bring this guy over. So now that I have him, let's try to beat that army that you wanted me to attack. That's them. They're getting whittled down. I'm still not going to beat them. There's no way.
Well, if you can't beat him, though, how do you get that Paradin on your side here?
They are on my side at this point.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay, so they're going to give me some stuff. Let's get some logistical help. Yes. Okay, so now I got some dudes that will help me out.
So logistical help is basically a fancy way to reference, please give me more dudes to fight with. More people.
No, these guys, these are administrators. They will, they'll bump up the values of the cities that they are stationed in. So they're actually going to boost my logistics, I believe. Unless they already. Okay, don't watch what I'm about to do. This isn't a cheat.
So what I've observed so far is that the minor factions are really cool. You do maybe like a little side quest for them, and then you can get units. What else was on the screen?
You get units. They'll give you mana or spells or crafting ingredients. Basically, whatever you need, they will try to
accommodate. Basically.
Yeah.
Now, over time, does that get any better? Maybe late game, you're in kind of a clutch position.
I think
Are we looking
so.
at kind of the same thing?
I think one of the things that we'll be adding in Beta 5 are more minor race conversations, more things for them to do. So yeah, I would love to see in late game where they're coming to your aid in a time of need to with the goods. Bring a defense.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Is there any other big things you want to show off today? Actually, I was checking the time.
I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight these guys because I know that's what.
Should we have the cameras up so they can see our reactions to the fight? But I know you're gonna win.
Okay.
I have no doubt in my mind.
Here we go. Turn. All right, they came to me. That's fine. Battle. Okay, so he howls. He poisoned. That's fine. These guys are. Oh. Yeah. So my scout didn't last anyways, so that's fine. It's all according to plan, I guess.
So now that your scout
I'm gonna run away.
has been made obsolete, can you actually run away, or is that ability gone now?
That ability is totally gone. That's okay. I'm gonna dart these guys in the head.
Oh.
Somebody just drained life. Let's see. What should he do? Oh, he's got to do that one thing that was awesome.
I'm not an expert, but yeah, I'd say tons of damage is needed. There we go.
Do the awesome things.
Boom, boom, drop, drop, drop. Smells like winning in here.
No, it smells like.
Whoa, he just threw a boulder.
Smells like boulder to the.
Boulder to the face. That is awesome. That's a face boulder. I would like to call that ability face boulder. For its awesomeness.
Let's see how this guy does. That's not enough.
That's your big bad guy, huh?
That's
That's
not
your big
enough.
guns. Who you'll bring into the fight is the 5 damage, huh? Again, not an expert.
Okay, here we
Not
go.
An expert.
These are the big guys though. So if I can take them out, I feel better.
Snipe, that's an ability. It's got
Okay.
a 3-turn cooldown, was it?
Yeah, it adjusts their initiative too. So now they aren't gonna be. Oh, they're still gonna be making a move this round. Okay. Blessing.
I agree with the chat. It is always a good idea to charge. going.
Okay, I'm just gonna smack these guys around a bit and hope for the best. Gonna fire dart him again. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Ray. I'm trying. I swear I'm trying. You don't believe me though. Drain life. Drain some life from that guy. I took 6. He took 5. Oh, Ray. Why did you make me promise?
I didn't make you promise anything.
You did. Okay, we took him out. We got 1, 2, 3 to go. There we go. He dodged. I get Dark Spread again in 5 turns. That'd be nice.
Is that the awesome ability?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool ability.
Yeah.
Can I Shadow Shift with anybody? No.
This is the best.
I'm gonna zap these guys. Most of them resisted. I'm sorry, Ray. I'm sorry. Here's a fireball. Here's another.
Wind ball.
He resisted that. We got to bring down resistance because.
Do you have any heroes that can buff? That's a great question from the chat. Anybody that's can kind of buff you up?
Right now, actually, I want the Archon to have some abilities to buff up your heroes. But yeah, right now I do not have any. I do not have any defensive buffing units, and it's gonna cost me the battle. Yeah. Okay. He's gonna throw another boulder.
Oh.
Okay.
Face
okay.
boulder is clutch boulder. Oh.
That's okay. These guys back there.
Oh, you could probably hear it in my voice, but my face is uncertain of its battle.
No, you don't have to be uncertain.
That awkward moment when you walk into the wrong classroom. Gotta go.
Okay. Let's end it here.
Let's end it here.
If we end the stream now,
they'll never know. That's terrible. Oh, they did. Wah, wah, wah. All right. Let's just take a quick moment to thank everyone that stopped by in the chat. Let's wave.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
So I couldn't bring out a win.
This was the Sorcerer King stream. Some of the big announcements were the minor factions here.
Yeah.
And then look forward to Beta 5, correct?
Yeah. Beta 5,
Cool.
we'll have more news about that hopefully in the next week. Lots of stuff going in, but it's all good, and we can't wait to get it in your hands.
All right, that sounds great. And once again, this is Scott. Ew.
Yes.
And I'm Ray, and I was just covering for Adam this week, and he should be back next week. So thanks again for stopping by, everybody. Bye.
See ya.